BlueSpecs review is going to be looking at Blue Moon Farmhouse Red, Saison / Flanders style ale. I don't know what a Flanders style ale is, but it's Farmhouse Red, so I assume it's like a style hybrid. I guess this gets a 71 on beer. I would get the bros give it a 73, which are like the okay scores. And I guess on Beer Advocate they've listed as having the short straw label. This doesn't have that. So I guess this is newer. It says an intriguing interpretation of a saison blended with a Flanders style red ale. I guess a Flanders style is something like a red ale, like a Smithwick kind of thing, I guess, with hints of white pepper and a tart finish. I've never had this before. Blue Moon is brewed. It's a bunch of beers brewed by Coors, Molson Coors, out of Golden, Colorado. And I apologize for the snake. She's kind of wanting to do whatever she wants to do, so I apologize for that. It's listed on Beer Advocate as having 5.4 ABV, but it really is 5.8 ABV. So let's go ahead and try this. I've never had it before, and I'm interested to see what a hybrid style between Saison Farmhouse ales and red ales would be, because they're both very different styles. So I'm interested to see what this is. A little bit of smoke there. Nothing at the bottom. And Isabel wants to know what I'm doing. Always. I poured that by tilting the glass, about a finger of off-white, creamy yet bubbly head. It's crackling. The body is clear, pretty much. Pretty clear, yeah. It does look like a red ale, pretty much. Has that red color, but it's not as dark as maybe Smithwick's or Killian's. It doesn't look like a saison to me, and I guess that's because it's not. It's a hybrid between saisons and red ales. So let's give this a smell. It smells something like a saison. It smells peppery. It smells like the coriander spice thing that you get with some of those saisons, like with your Boulevard Tank 7 or your what's another saison that I've had? I've had so many of them I can't even think of them. Oh yeah, there's a date on the bottle here which says Best by October 2014, so we're well within that date. So I guess this is pretty fresh. Bought this in a six-pack mixed match at Hy-Vee for about $10. And I wish Ed would quit. I wish she would quit moving around and just sit there. It smells white bread, sweet barley malts, your coriander spicy thing that you get with a lot of your saison ales. I have had so many of them I can't even think of them. I've had so many saison ales. Because I love the style so much. I've had so many, but it's typical of that style, of the saison style. It doesn't smell really tannic or like tea-like qualities like a red ale really does. The smell is more saison. It doesn't really have the aroma. It doesn't really have any red ale qualities. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. Interesting. I would say personally that this is the taste is more so saison and less red ale, but it does have red ale qualities. You do get spicy coriander-like thing, like the white pepper thing. You do get white bread, sweet barley malts, bit of hops in the finish there, just a little tiny bit. It does have a little bit of that tannic quality, that tea-like quality that red ales do have, you know, and that's interesting to me. It's very interesting, as this is a hybrid style ale, you know, it really is. But it is more saison, less red ale, but there are red ale qualities to this, that's for sure. It does have that, like, tart-like, bitter-like, tea-like quality that red ales have. Like, if you drink a Smithwick's red ale or Killian's red, but personally, I love. If we're talking about red ales, I personally like Smithwick's better than any other red ale. This has qualities like that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. This is interesting. I'm astounded a little bit. And I guess one thing I want to say is that don't let the fact that a beer is brewed by InBev or Molson Coors or S.A.B. Miller steer you away from a beer, because that's that beer snob bias that I think people have, and that makes them not want to try these, you know, craft style beers. I'm not saying that they're craft beers, but I'm going to call them craft style beers, I guess, to be beer snob correct, I guess. Don't let the fact that this is brewed by Coors steer you away from it, because you can be cheating yourself out of a really good beer. Same with InBev. InBev produces really great beers all around the world, and don't let the fact that it's brewed by InBev make you not try it. That's one thing I hate. I guess I'm what you would call a beer egalitarian, because I think that I love Natural Ice, I love Natural Light, I love Miller Lite, I love Miller High Life, and yet I do love beers from Founders. I love beers from Deschutes. I love beers from, you know, I sometimes have. Well, actually, many times I've, you know, dropped $20 on one bottle of beer. You know, so it's just like, you know, don't let the fact that it's brewed by a certain company steer you away from a certain beer, because I think this is very interesting and very delicious, really. So the mouthfeel, it's about medium, a little bit of effervescence on the tongue, tad bit sticky. It's very drinkable and very refreshing, and it has a mouthfeel that might make you think of a saison. This is a beer for me. I love beers that try to do a hybrid of two styles, like the black IPAs that have been like a big fad lately. You know, like your Sierra Nevada Blindfold black IPA, or your Stone Sublimely Self-Righteous black IPA. I think I love the hybrid of styles. I love it, and this is one of them that I do love. I'm gonna give this an A. If you see this, if you don't have beer snob bias, because this is brewed by Molson Coors, buy it and try it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good craft style beer to just go ahead and try. I think it's a great hybrid, a take on a hybrid between two styles.